There's something you need to know that you don't know right now. I feel like there's this pull within you where you sense it on the outside of you. You know that something could be happening soon, but you're not quite sure what that is or what you really should be working towards in order to attain a goal, or knowing what it is that you need to know that you just feel like you can't reveal for yourself right now. So this reading is going to be all about that. Also, everyone is welcome here. And for the newbies, I am Adele Mitchell, and I welcome you to this channel. Okay, let's get into it. It looks like the card Beauty came up, and there's just some sort of lack in feeling confident about yourself right now. And a lot of times that can be a deterrent, because when we don't sense this spark within ourselves, then that actually is being seen and felt by the people on the outside of you. So that's kind of something you will want to think about when you're either going in for an interview, or you're going on a new date, or you're going to a family gathering, or you're meeting with a new friend. Anything where you're kind of like walking into a situation where you need to be your most best self, this Beauty card comes through batting for you, because it is a beautiful reminder that you are stunning. You have a sparkling personality. You have attributes to the outside physical exterior of yourself that you don't necessarily see when you look in the mirror, but other people can pick it up without any hesitation at all. And I know that some of my viewers are going to be like, yeah, okay, Adele, whatever, like it's not something that, you know, we can really see for ourselves. People don't view us the way we view ourselves. And I see that this Beauty card is kind of just asking that we tap into that vibe and not judge ourselves, because we do that on the daily, myself included. We pick apart the flaws that we have, or the things that we see, or oh, look at me, I'm aging now, oh, I have new wrinkles, oh, there's more gray hairs. It's so easy for us to judge ourselves. So with the Beauty card, it's just time that you can just say to yourself, I am beautiful inside and outside and everywhere in between. And I really love that for you, because that is something that you haven't really known that you have to tap into, but it's important to know now. Very, very helpful. Sanctuary. So if you've been feeling this chaotic, like noisy vibe where you're just not feeling it, or you're not feeling good, this Sanctuary card is letting you know that better days are ahead. So if you've been kind of getting over like a sickness, or you're getting over heartbreak, this card is kind of like the Band-Aid for you. It's putting it over your boo-boo. It's telling you that things are going to be okay. And I know that when we are in a state of worry, especially based around health issues, it can be very difficult to know and believe that things are going to get better, because when we're not feeling good, we feel pain, we're not feeling like ourselves. It's so easy to live in that present moment, because that pain is present. That suffering is there deep down inside. Somewhere it's just festering to a point where you're just thinking about it on a regular. So with the Sanctuary card, we're really seeing here that what you need to know right now is that you have to look into the future at this point. It's going to be beneficial for you to think to yourself, well, yeah, I may not feel good today, or I may not feel good in this moment. Perhaps you're going through a bout of depression, or, somebody just said something wrong to you, or you had a bad day at work, anything of that nature. You just need to look in the future for a moment and say to yourself, am I going to feel this way 3 weeks from now? Listen to your intuition in that moment. The first thing that comes to mind is going to tell you how you're going to feel in 3 weeks from now. And usually when you ask yourself something like that, it comes through so quickly and it's like, of course not. You're going to feel great. What are you talking about? So I really love that like inner voice, and you have it too, and you're going to be able to use it to your advantage. And this is something you really need to know, is that you are going to be able to get back to this sanctuary vibe, this feeling that brings forth a lot of peace and tranquility within yourself. You are not meant to be living this life just to suffer all the time. And that's mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, any of those aspects. We have courage. What you need to know right now that you're not fully aware of is that you are a lion, a lioness. You are brave. There is power inside of you that perhaps needs to come up to the surface, maybe more intensely than it has in the past. So with the courage card here, I like what it says too, because I just have to read this to you. It is so on point. Courage is the strength to stand up when it's easier to fall down. And that's true. So if you're feeling like there is a moment, or going to be a moment in your near future, where it's just, yeah, you could back away and be like, all right, that's how you feel about me. If that's what you're going to say about me, in a work environment or a relationship environment, this card is asking you to not take that approach, and instead maybe, spin it a little bit and say, well, hey, excuse me, but no, I don't feel comfortable with the way you just spoke to me. Or actually, this is my idea, and I think that maybe we should, think about it a little bit. If you are in a position coming up in the near future, because this reading is all about something that you need to know that you don't know right now, I'm sensing that this is going to pop up very soon. You're going to want to remind yourself to pull out that inner strength, to say to yourself, I'm a badass. Excuse my French. I'm a badass, and I can handle this, and I can handle you, and I can take care of that, and everything's going to be just the way I want it. So that's what this card's really asking that we embrace right now, and especially in the near future. So three important things to focus on is your beauty, your sanctuary, and your courage. These are the things that you're not fully aware of, not what you're thinking of, and sometimes life can really catch us off guard. And when it does, we have a difficult time with navigating through those moments, because we don't think so clearly sometimes when we are like caught on our toes in a moment where we could be braver, or we need to think about the future and trust that things are going to work out to our advantage. Remember, you did not come to this life to suffer. That's not your destiny. And to feel beautiful inside and out. Thank you for coming by today. I love you all, and I wish you a very blessed week ahead.